Hello students, good morning. How are you? Are you safe at home? Last week I spoke to you and I informed that I will teach a topic in English grammar. And also I told you to find out the topic that speech was the interaction of the lesson. Could you find out? Okay, I'll teach you now. The topic is prepositional phrases. Before learning about prepositional phrases, you should learn about prepositions and also phrases. Then again, you can frame sentences by using prepositional phrases. First of all, I'll recall prepositions. Already you learned in your lower classes. See, these are prepositions. See, before, behind, towards, without, between, through, among, during, upon, besides, on, in, at, into, above, over, for, to, by, of, with, up, to, of, out, by, near, in. These are prepositions. Now, prepositions show the relationship of one word to the another word. See, in this sentence, the toy is on the table. Here, on. It is the preposition. It relates this object and the rest of the sentence. It relates one word to another word. See, it is connecting a noun to the rest of the sentence. Preposition often requires an object to complete the sentence. Typically, a noun or a pronoun. See here, the toy is under the table. In this sentence, under is the preposition. It connects these two words. The toy, noun, the table, object. It connects the object and the noun, which connects with preposition under. Under is the preposition. It connects these two words. Like that, see this picture. The toy is near the table. Where is the toy here? The toy is near the table. Here, near is the preposition. Like that, the squirrel ran up the tree. Up is the preposition. The squirrel ran up the tree. Here, the girl is sitting by him. In this sentence, by is the preposition. It connects those words. She lives with her uncle. Like that, besides, please sit beside me. Besides food, he needs water. Towards. Ram goes to school at 8:30 a.m. The dog ran towards him. In this sentence, towards is the preposition. Here, to is the preposition. Here, besides is the preposition. Here, beside is the preposition. Here, up is the preposition. Here, with is the preposition. Here, by is the preposition. Here, under is the preposition. Here, near is the preposition. Here, on is the preposition. This preposition connects the object and the rest of the sentence. Okay. Now, let us see about phrases. What are called phrases? A phrase is a group of words. A phrase is a group of words that has no subject and verb. See the sentence. In the sentence, there is an of in the field. In the field is a phrase. This phrase has no subject and verb. So, in the field, this is a phrase. Like that, see all the sentences. He is fond of coffee. He jumped off the bus. I shall speak to you over phone. He is looking at the picture. We sat on the floor. The dog is sleeping under the table. Mother poured some coffee from the jug into the cup. I usually get up before 6 a.m. but never after 7 a.m. Never travel without a ticket. Always travel with a ticket. The school is beside the river Kaveri. My teacher went through my answer paper. Among the boys here, Ramu is the best. There is a school behind our house. My father's income is about 10,000 rupees. In these sentences, the underlined words are called phrases because this phrase has no subject and verb. So, a phrase is a group of words that has no subject and verb. It makes sense, but not complete sense. It makes sense in the field. In this sentence, in the field, this is a phrase. It makes sense, but does not make complete sense. It is usually a part of the sentence. Now we have seen about prepositions and phrases. Now, with preposition, these are called prepositional phrases. In the field, of coffee, of the bus, to you, over phone, at the picture. See the underlined words. These are called prepositional phrases. Now, let us see about preposition phrases. A preposition and its objects are together called a prepositional phrase. A preposition phrase is a group of words connecting a preposition, its object, and any word that modifies the object. In another way, we can say preposition phrase is a group of words that begins with a phrase and ends with something called the object of the preposition. First, it begins with the preposition and ends with something called the object of the preposition. These preposition phrases are formed by two-word or three-word combinations such as due to, because of, along with, instead of, in spite of, except for, owing to, in front of, as a result of, apart from, according to, on top of, in addition to, in back of, in place of, an effect of, consequence of, in accordance with reference to, reason of, in the event of. These are called prepositional phrases. These prepositions are formed by two-word or three-word combinations. So these are called prepositional phrases. Now we can see some sentences. We are making some sentences by using prepositional phrases. Already I told these prepositions are formed by two-word or three-word combinations such as according to, along with, at the time of, instead of, like that. See now, because of. The prepositional phrase is because of. We are taking because of. What is meaning in Tamil? You see this. Now let us make a sentence by using the prepositional phrase because of. A plane was grounded because of the fog. Plane was grounded because of the fog. The weather is bad weather. Due to bad weather, the plane couldn't go up. So, it comes to ground. The plane was grounded because of before. Along with. I went along with him. I'm not going alone. I didn't go alone. I went along with him. Next, instead of. My son drinks coffee instead of tea. My son regularly drinks tea. Today, he drinks coffee instead of tea. Today, he doesn't drink tea. He drinks coffee. So, my son drinks coffee instead of tea. Next, due to. Many projects fail due to organization's inability. The organization is not having ability. So, many projects fail due to organization's inability. Next, in spite of. In spite of his poverty, he leads a contented life. He is poor. Even though he is poor, he leads a contented life. He leads a successful life. He leads a satisfied life. So, in spite of his poverty, he leads a contented life. In accordance with. In accordance with. We use the products only in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. Without manufacturer's instructions, we should not use the products. So, use all products only in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. Next, as a result of. Lots of fishes and sea creatures had died as a result of the crude oil spilling. Crude oil spilling in the sea. So, lots of fishes and sea creatures had died as a result of the crude oil spilling. Next, in front of. A car was parked in front of my house. Next, in addition to. Regularly, I take good diet in addition to exercises. I take good diet regularly. In addition to that good diet, I take exercise also. So, regularly I take good diet in addition to exercises. In the event of. The match will be stopped in the event of heavy rain. Why the match will be stopped? The match will be stopped in the event of heavy rain. So, these are prepositional phrases. We make sentences by using prepositional phrases. These kind of prepositional phrases are used frequently in our day-to-day life. You should not read grammar only for examination. Regularly try to speak in English with grammar. Then only you can develop your English knowledge. See, I used prepositional phrases in each sentences when I spoke with you first. On the day when I spoke with you, I used prepositional phrases in each sentences. Once again, I recall that. We stay at home because of corona fear. See, I used because of. In the next sentence, in the event of corona, our 10th public exams have been postponed. See, I used in the event of corona. In the third sentence, read all lessons at home instead of coming to school. We can accept the present lockdown owing to corona fear. In spite of holidays, continue your studies at home. All teachers send lessons along with their instructions. According to the teacher's advice, you go through all subjects. You are given questions in addition to lessons. While reading lessons, don't sit in front of TV. As a result of your hard work, you can achieve more marks. So, children, study well. We get more exercises. Thank you. Thank you very much.